Good morning, folks. This is my last video in the US. Please excuse the lack of a haircut and the shave. Been a little busy trying to get a lot of things together here. But the verse we're going to go over today is a special one for me because it really personifies the goal that I have on this trip. So it's Romans 12:2, and that is, do not conform to the pattern of this world. Instead, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Not one that I have memorized, but the meaning there is fantastic. I guess for me, this verse is really about not conforming to the, cubicle sitting, traffic hating world that we kind of live in. And I don't mean that in an offensive manner. If you do that and you love what you do, that's fantastic. But I highly suggest that you don't conform to the patterns of this world if you don't love what you do. Instead, for me, when we say renew your mind, I think about traveling the world, meeting new people, learning new cultures, and renewing my mind in that manner. And you can do this in any number of ways, as far as reading books, listening to podcasts, just any type of learning, trying to get better in general is what we're talking about here when we say renew your mind, or at least what I think they're talking about when they wrote the Bible. And I want to break this down on a smaller scale as well. Don't conform to the patterns of this world when it comes to things like, are you sitting in traffic and listening to your music instead of maybe listening to an audiobook or a podcast, getting better in that manner? Are you coming home and just being tired from work, plopping yourself down on the couch, opening a bag of potato chips, hitting play on Netflix, watching the ball game? Don't conform to the patterns of this world unless you want to be like everybody else. Read a book, start a new hobby, hit the gym, connect with your family, play with your kids. Are you conforming to the patterns of this world when it comes to how you treat people, how you treat your spouse? We live in a world, or at least I live in America, a country where over 50% of marriages end in divorce. So maybe we should kind of look at the way we treat each other. Are you trying new experiences, new things, trying to make your love anew, renewing that every day, transform your relationship by renewing your mind? Are you reading books and listening to the experts when they talk about how to have a successful relationship or marriage, or how to get out and meet new people? That kind of stuff's important. I guess in summary, what we're kind of saying here, or at least the writers of the Bible are saying, is when they say don't conform to the pattern of this world, it's don't be like everybody else. There's a Mark Twain quote that I love, and I might butcher it, but it goes something like, when you find yourself on the side of the majority, it's time to look around and rethink your position. And that just means unless you want to be like everybody else, then don't do the things that everybody else does. It's really that simple. And when they're saying transform yourself by renewing your mind, just keep an open mind. The mind's like a parachute. It works best when open. If somebody is talking about a new idea that makes you uncomfortable, don't change the subject. Don't ignore them. Really think about that. Why does that make you uncomfortable? And really go after that in your head, because it's probably going to help you. And we all have these limiting beliefs that, somebody told us that we were too ugly or too slow or too stupid, or when we weren't good enough when we were children. We believed them. And so open yourself up and transform yourself by renewing your mind, and really taking in everything that you can in this world. Really just make your mind like a sponge and absorb everything. And you're going to kick some stuff back out because it's not right, or it's not the way that you want to live. But you're going to find some new things you're going to learn new things from other people that'll really transform the way you think. And that's what this life's all about. You should constantly be changing and getting better. If you're not getting better, then you're just dying. And nobody wants that. So this is Romans 12:2. It's a good one. I really hope you folks have a great week. My next video, I'll be broadcasting to you from a beach in Panama, hopefully. Make sure I get there safely. These videos are going to be a little bit different. They might be a little bit longer. I'm going to try to include a lot of GoPro footage from the things I'm doing. You know, every week you'll see what I've been doing throughout the week. It should be really good. I'm going to post my Snapchat code up so people can follow me on a daily basis. But we're going to have a good time, and hopefully it'll be more fulfilling, more engaging, the videos, than just me sitting here talking for 10 minutes. I know that can be a bit monotonous and get a bit boring. But have a great week. Go out and crush your goals. Get better. Don't be like everybody else this week. Open your mind instead of fleeing from new ideas. And just see how you feel. Because you're going to feel great. God bless you. I love you.